Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to D&D Tanya the Evil. Tonight we are on episode 5. So what happened last time? Comments, boom. I'm just gonna go through the comments real quick, then we'll do a little scroll through, then we'll start the episode. Not really too much to say about that. So apparently, a couple things. We have been getting some details from the light novel. I've kind of come under the impression that and I think I've said this previously, or people have told me about this previously, that the light novel is very different than, like this kind of here. Light novel is very different to the anime, which is really different to, I think that there's a third thing. Or maybe there's not, I don't know. But that's very different from the light novel. So the details from the light novel, like the magical doping or whatever, is or like the 2 computation jewels apparently is light novel only. Yeah, I mean, they didn't say it in the anime, right? Those details, like, are fully in there, and that's cool. There might be a time that I honestly just read the light novel. I don't know if I'd even make that a video. But yeah. So we're definitely just focused on the anime, though. Those extra details I am treating kind of just like fun extra details as opposed to actual moving parts of the story. Because, yeah, I'm aware that they're pretty different. Apparently there's also the infamous Shackleton's ad, which is similar to the ad that she put out for her battalion. So that's kind of cool. Little historical nugget. This parent, so as a counterpoint to the general's experience, because I did mention when reading the comments that that she's just a salaryman, right? So for her to like get played by the generals would make some sense. Tanya from our world has access to a whole history book knowledge out of World War I and World War II. I think I said that somewhere, though maybe I'm absolutely losing my mind and I didn't say that. But yes, she definitely does have that advantage because she comes out of our world. That's kind of an assumption I think I made at some point. So very true, especially because the world she's in is kind of a like mock equivalent. So like I think she even said as much, right? When she was talking to the general, that what they really need to worry about was the World War breaking out, which makes sense. Because yeah, that might even be when I said it. Because yeah, she knows of World War I and World War II. So when they're in this great war in this world, it's just natural to think, oh, like I know what happens when this kind of thing happens. It breaks into a world war. So her able to pull some of her pre-isekai knowledge does make some sense, even if she's just got that salaryman grind set. You know she had a history class in elementary school, right? Who would have thought? So clutch. My little thing on the 3 versions of Tanya, I totally agree. There's some character development in the anime, more so in the light novels, but their development of her character in some nice ways. In terms of Tanya relaxing at all, she can't. It's the salaryman grind set. Can't turn it off. Always looking for ways to maximize efficiency, even if it ends up hoeing her because she's so good at it that people make her do it. So yeah, sucks to suck. Yeah, should be good. Keep her going. Tanya the Evil is what got translated into English. In Japanese, it's more Young Girls World War Chronicle, which is interesting. So the kind of like a thing, pragmatism can be evil from a certain perspective and good from another. There's certainly a lot of moral debate that arises during the books, but I think the more neutral original title fits a bit more. I don't know, it's an interesting title change. I would agree. I would definitely agree. I haven't gotten an evil impression from her. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to judge her as evil because she's literally been put into such a bad situation by God. So like a lot of the things that are happening to her, or like the 2 guys with the pillbox, right, in episode 1, her sending them away, like somebody's got to staff the pillbox, and so and they suck, so like why not them? Like that's not like, I don't know, it's just tough. It's definitely tough. Yeah, so just calling her evil to straight up doesn't feel correct. Maybe she'll develop more evil. That's kind of something I've been talking about. And then, yeah, some good stuff about... Wait, is there a Season 2 coming? So suffice to say, I'm excited for Season 2. Wait. Tanya the Evil Season 2? What we know so far? Nothing concrete yet. Okay, so maybe it'll come one day. Should be exciting if it does. And then, yeah, I did watch only the OP and the ED we analyzed, but the OP I couldn't find a good opening or a good version that had the full length, so that's why I watched the little baby one. I thought this was funny. My brother in Being X, just like my brother in Christ. You're missing some of the parallels. The fact that Being X doesn't care about morality mirrors our real world. Look at all the terrible immoral things that get carried out, even whatever deity people worship. True. But I do mention this second one here, I think, in the episode. Or maybe I'm tripping. I might be tripping, but the how she only prays in moments of desperation is also how people only pray when they want something or need something. Yeah, like that's I agree. I totally agree. If you're kind of saying that like to read it as more of a satire of the real world, like my kind of thing is I'm trying to be very like what's the word? I'm having trouble with the word. Like accepting in good faith for being X because I kind of lack the information. Or like I don't know. I'm trying to be very lenient with being X's character because I do think Tanya has some issues and like some moral issues with the whole like grind set salaryman thing. So if being X is trying to address those, like I can respect that. But like if we're being pretty honest, like being X is kind of a dick, right? It doesn't really seem to be doing much, and so like the prayers that are happening, like they're kind of ingenuine cringe prayers that like she's only doing it because she literally needs something. So yeah, I mean it is a satire on the real world, but I'm trying to be lenient, I guess, just in case being X does end up spitting bars and making moves. But I don't know. The where we're at so far, it doesn't seem that that's really happening much. So reading it as more of like a satire of the real world and like the like horrible crimes, like I don't know, like all the like certain crusades or whatever. Not that I'm super well read on that, but all that kind of Days Volt such stuff. You could definitely find some, and even outside of that, I mean, just across all sorts of stuff, there's definitely been a lot of horrible things done with religious backings. So seeing Tanya being this divinely blessed, bah, 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 from the heavens looking person is definitely a reflection of that. So yeah, agreed. I do agree with this. I definitely agree with this though. And hopefully, Pog. Hopefully Pog. Yeah. And then some of this, every time Tanya uses the Type 95, it slightly alters her mindset, so it literally brainwashes with usage. I'm curious about that. I will keep my eye on that. I'm not sure if I completely believe that at this point, because, like, where are we getting this information that it slightly alters her mindset? Like, what's the difference from convincing yourself? Because she's literally got divine, miraculous power that saves her life whenever she calls on it. So if I had that in my hands, then it's like, I feel like I would be convincing myself of God every time I used it, because it's like I'm literally using divine power to save myself. Like, so what's the difference from it convincing her and her convincing herself through it, right? Which one is it? So that's kind of a question. And then the meeting in the library was definitely the general looking for somebody. It was definitely a job interview. Victoria being around totally makes sense. Which it also makes sense because like they're not gonna, like, from a meta perspective, it also makes sense of like they're not gonna get rid of Victoria. She's the only character that like looks unique. Gotta get my girl Victoria in here for sure. But yeah, good stuff. My favorite part is just my brother in being X. That's just so funny to me. But yeah, honestly, I kind of want to just jump into the episode. I'm drinking a strawberry lemonade Powerade. Kind of got some rhymes to it, not gonna lie. Not as good as the blue Powerade, but you know, I'll let it slide. I kind of want to look at the Shackleton's ad actually real quick. Let me just look that up. Shackleton's ad. Oh yeah, men wanted for hazardous journey, small wages, bitter cold, long months of complete darkness, constant danger, self-return doubtful, honor and recognition in case of success. Okay, yeah, I mean that's pretty much what she said, and then she was surprised that it worked as well as it did because she was trying to like make it not work to prolong the thing, or prolong how long she would be chilling in the capital, right? It's so funny how she doesn't even want to go to war, but she just keep getting hoed. Yeah. Okay, episode 4. Am I trying to recap and like scroll through? Let me also get my notes up. Flip over to my notes app. Bing. My notes aren't even that good because it's just literally, there's not that many characters, right, that I feel like we have to like pay attention to. We can be pretty just focused on Tanya. Her cleaning the gun, I really liked. I mean, she really does seem like an ideal soldier. It's weird, like she wants to be an ideal soldier because she wants to like do her job well. But little does she know that being an ideal soldier means you get put on the front lines. Like, that is just, the self-hoage is insane. But even if she wasn't hoeing herself, being X just comes in and hoes her anyways. So it's just honestly a lose-lose. And she was put here with magical energy as a little girl for the purpose of being a lose-lose. So rip Tanya, basically, L. We've got the Strike Force Mages Battalion she has been like super promoted to an organizer, and she was trying to prolong it, but now we got Victoria sent in. We're gonna bang through that paperwork and then do a strike force, and that's just basically where we're at. General is smoking cigars. There's also like all the being X subterfuge going on where he's like causing like the of course the magical holy artifact that now Tanya's got basically, but also he seems to be worming like there's Days Volt written on certain things and you know all that kind of stuff going on. So you know, being X is pulling strings like a little puppeteer in this world just to spitefully teach Tanya a lesson. I mean, it's not a good look being X. It's really not a good look. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I kind of just jump into episode 5. I don't really have too much to yap about. And I want to see Tanya be evil, or pragmatic, or efficient, or neutral, or, you know, any descriptor you want to give Tanya. Really couldn't say Tanya the Good, though. I don't think she's Tanya the Good. Crazy to me. Episode 5. Let's get this going. Tanya Victoria meeting should be exciting. 3, 2, 1. Bang! Second lieutenant. Okay. And we're both women. It's wholesome. Even if Tanya only offered to promote her for her own gain. Though it might be rationalizing coping, but we'll see. Yeah. Oh. Victoria's actually a hard worker. Yup. I should have let her die. I mean, that's pretty heartless to say, Tanya. Aisha Schubert. What's up, Aisha? Klein. Nice to meet you. Head of the Major Battalion Organization Committee. That guy looks like a Maui head. Hmm. So fast. Plane. Failure. What? Oh, wow. Okay, she's just firing people. She's just doing that to, like, waste time, right? Or is she actually just upset with them? We'll see. Baby's first battalion. What are you talking about, Colonel Maui Head? I don't understand you. Why is he sitting there like that? Oh, that's why he looks insane. Okay, because he's actually an illusion. Okay. I see. So anyone that isn't able to tell it's an illusion, fail. Okay, no, good move. That's funny. I like that. I like that move. She's too good. Oh, Tanya. The grin. What are you about to do to these poor recruits? Oh, they have exploded. Is Tanya just destroying their supplies? Oh boy. Okay, so you're just bombing your own camp for 36 hours? Look at her go. Victoria's like, we gotta dig, we gotta dig. I mean, but it's good training, right? It's good training. It's just, you know, yeah. Victoria's already got her hole. I mean, Tanya got that grin on her, though. Oh, Tanya. No, put up a shield, man. Put up a shield. Oh, oh no, it's not gonna work. Oh! I'm down. I'm fine with it. Bomb the recruits for 36 hours. I'm chilling. These poor mages. We made it. Tanya says, y'all, sorry, just got a new report. Apparently they got another 36 hours coming. They messed up their math. Oh no, she's actually doing it. Oh no, she's actually doing it. What? Oh, okay. I'll smite you. Why is she trying to do this so fast, though? I thought you were trying to stretch it out, Tanya. She's just trying to make moves. Yum. Can't help but be good at grinding. The Tanya guarantee. Aw, gas mask puppy. Gas mask puppy. Victoria's character design, like, showing up next to all these, like, average-looking men is just crazy to me. Because she looks so different. Well, that guy's donezo. You caused an avalanche? Oh, they're all gonna hate you. Deserved. Wait, you think you can be marching through enemy territory and start screaming? Yeah, have fun digging out of the snow. Oh, I dare one of you to use magic. I dare you to use magic. Oh my goodness. Crazy part, that wasn't even Tanya making moves. That was just that guy sucking. Okay, well now Tanya's here to make moves. Oh, did one of them die? Damn. Oh my. Why are you beating up the guy that was checking on him? Oh, you're kicking the snow out of him. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. Advanced CPR tech. Kick the snow out of him. Oh, okay. Yes, this is my boy. Dedicated. Or is she trying to break them so that they fail, so that she doesn't succeed? Right? It's another suffering from success thing where she wants them to fail so the strike force doesn't work. That would be a crazy move if she was trying to do that deep down, right? She didn't want any of them to pass. Yeah, it kind of looks like that might be the case. She's tripping. Oh, Tanya. That guy's head shape. Why did that guy's head shape look like a bag of potatoes? You're all gonna die. And I'm gonna torture you. No, good line. Nice. No, yeah. Yeah, she did not want them. She keeps sabotaging herself, man. She get examined for mental corruption. Okay, that's a big tip for it actually is brainwashing her. Well, but she's worried about it. I don't know. Hard to tell, like, objectively, right? If we're only getting it from her. Major Degurachov. Welcome back. Going on the offensive. Hmm. Okay, she's asking for an extension. Prototypes of the next gen. They the strike force. Nice, yeah. You gotta be the one to break it with your new gear. Oh, good point, yeah. Ooh, what you got? Oh, new language? New language just dropped? Dakian? The Dukedom of Dakia. Okay. The Dakia arc. Oh, okay, we're already being attacked. Good. They're just asking for the Tanya group to come in and snipe them then. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, it's the perfect place to deploy these people, right? Because you'll get the most bang for your buck. Well, I don't know. I mean, they'll be good at sniping people, I guess, but I feel like establishing air, like winning the air battle would be something this group's good at because they're so... Happens to be my birthday! I don't know. They'll be useful here for sure, especially if there's just nobody. A bunch of targets. Oh, Victoria's second in command. Right. Probably. Don't get shot down forehead. I mean, she has no... She, like, doesn't even care about human life if the grind sets up... If the grind sets on the field, right? If she's got a job to do, like human life, eh. So, do you call that evil? I mean, it's definitely not a good look morally, but... I just have a good time brighting the hammer of civilization, man. Like, for the empire, like, murder. Like, that's good. Oh, no, are they wearing red and white? Like, the... What do you even call it? Like, didn't the, like, Britons do that? And they were just easy to spot, and that was, like, an entire mess? I feel like they're doing the same thing here. Yeah, it's literally, like... No wonder, they're literally targets. You're like ants. This isn't a trap or anything, right? I mean, there's like no way. Or there might be way. What do you mean? Are we losing somehow? Oh, okay. No, yeah. New name just dropped. Death. The First World War. Yeah, she's got that knowledge, man. She knows that air power important. Oh, what are they doing? What? Aren't they just making themselves the easier targets? No, literally, that's what I'm saying. Like redcoats, that's the term. Is infantry any good at anti-air? That's kind of what I'm thinking, yeah. Alright, move making time. That'd be so scary. Just seeing the blue, like, fire lights in the air. Like fireflies, you know? Oh, no, not just the airdrop. Oh. Why are they so bad? Why are they so incompetent? Is what it feels like. Dang, look at the squad. Hit him with a speech. Yes, sir. That's just mean. Dunk, 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 dunk. Not literally. Mage is actually OP. That quick. Bag him. Bag him. Put a booby trap on the corpse. Oh my god. What a crazy move. Booby trap a corpse? So they're trying to, like, take the body back and they just get a grenade in their mouth? Yikes. Gotta be a war crime, right? But I don't know. They haven't made war crimes yet. They haven't made war crimes. More? You want more? No, actually true. Stomp on them. Why not? But see, this is where she started. She's on the salaryman grind set. Like, she's not trying to just do the job and then go back. She's, like, proving herself as, like, the grinder. She's look at her bombing arms factories now. Oh my goodness. Just... Dang. Yeah, they ain't got anti-air infrastructure. Crazy. Oh, what's the wartime law? Yeah? That's what I was gonna say. Just like the rules. Oh. Yeah, they want your speech. They want you to give the speech. Hey, yo, it's your girl, Tanya. I got bad news. Yeah? Dude. No one's gonna take it seriously. She's doing that on purpose just to kill him? Tony, what are you trying to do here? You're scaring me. Okay, she's just being a little worm. Okay, she's being a little worm. So, alright, technically I've done my job. Little rat. Technically we didn't break any wartime ethics code violations. No, we're chilling. Now we bomb them all. Now we bomb the civilians. Oh, and you're using the prayer. She doesn't even need to use it though right now, right? That's the crazy thing. She's literally doing this for fun. Oh, Tanya. Yeah, you said there were flammables. Yeah, what is a Tamiya? So kind of them. This honestly was a tourist destination. What the heck? That's the thing, though. She's literally doing this for fun, right? Oh, it just went to the next episode. I didn't get a post-credit that time. That's crazy to me. Where's my post-credits, man? I guess that kind of was the post-credit a little bit because they were rolling the credits. They, like, cut out the ED. Did they even do the OP? I don't think they did. No, I respect it. They're trying to give me more bang for my buck. I'm down. It's just Tanya, man. you're like you're like so split in how you act, and I respect it. I do respect it. I like that. I like her character a lot. It's just, man, you're worried about the god like mind corrupting you, and then you do extra work not even necessary to be the perfect grind set soldier, right? And you just, because the Dakia, you don't respect them. They're weak. They're bad at their job. So you're like, all right, well, I'm the one to punish them. Grenade time. I'm going to their factory. I'm technically not breaking any, war crime laws because I technically broadcast them. And now we get to bomb them. Easy clap. But then it's not even that. It's not even just that much. It's, yeah, let me just pull out God for fun too. It's not even like this. Like last time, and I feel like most times we've seen her actually use it. It's been I'm about to die. I need to pray now or else GG. But then apparently she was pulling this out during training, and then she just pulled it out now. Like, you didn't gotta do that. So basically, the power, you're getting addicted to the power of it, right? Like, I feel like these prayers are getting more genuine each time, which you're losing your grand game of winning against being X. But maybe by I mean, do you win if you declare yourself evil and you just act evil in the name of being X? Like, is that a move? I don't know. I mean, because being X doesn't really seem to care about morality, because being X is just a spiteful little hoe. As far as I can tell at this point. I mean, honestly, that just seems to be where we're at. So, but maybe Tanya kind of like that spiteful little hoe energy. I mean, she kind of do be a spiteful little hoe sometimes. Such as the Dakia are so bad at war that we're going to... Well, okay, her killing all the infantry is fine, because that's what they were supposed to do, right? As a soldier, she was sent here to wipe them all out using her superior air territory. Wow, why am I stuttering so much? Her superior air superiority, on top of the Dakia were literally invading them, right? So, like, you walked into my house, I'm going to stomp on you. And then she just pushes it, takes out their HQ, it seems sense to me, but then she pushes into their territory, and then calls upon God to kill them, like... Tanya, you're corrupting your own mind, are you not? If you're worried about that, like, being X is over here salivating because you're calling upon his aid to do the war of which he's got moving through the whole Days Volt, paper stuff. So he's having a great time watching this show, the fireworks show that you are so fond of, my good Tanya Degurachov. And then in terms of, like, I don't know, I feel like she's just kind of having fun a lot of the time, but then she'll like kind of regret what she's doing and be like laying on her desk like, what am I even doing? Like, this wasn't supposed to work. Like, I think she just keeps pushing herself, kind of expecting the squad to break, but then she's just too good so it doesn't break, or like things just go her way because of kind of being X blessings. Because, she's training the squad, and I kind of feel like she wasn't expecting them to win, because right afterwards she's like, dang, how did this even happen? Like, what did she say here? How did this happen? Why did I do that? I don't even remember. And that was maybe her talking about the Empire and, like, praising it and all that, where she's like, what am I even doing? So maybe she's even getting, like, a bit of a split thing going on just from the Being X, like, Type 95 influence, right? Where she's already kind of being like, what am I... Like, she's straight up saying, what am I even doing? Like, that could literally be from that, like, a mental corruption angle. And she says mental corruption herself, so yeah. I mean, could be the case for sure. In terms of, like, bullying all of her own teammates, how much of it is I'm trying to make us fail on purpose so that I get to go back home, and I don't think she's even trying to do that. I think that was maybe on the mind a little bit, but honestly, like, she's such a, like, I do my job and I do it right kind of thing, that I think she was honestly just, like, holding them to an extremely high standard of which she thought they needed to be held to make the moves happen. And while it's, like, both. I think it's both. Right? Because, I mean, she originally had all this paperwork and she was down with it, like, I'm just going to prolong this. And so to then set super high expectations and not be willing to compromise, I mean, it both makes her look good for her resume and all that kind of jazz, like makes her look good as an employee, as a soldier, but it also prolongs how long it takes for her to go into war. But at this point, Tanya, if you're intentionally doing extra war stuff and bombing artillery factories or whatever, which I guess, I don't know, I guess she didn't I don't know if she was really killing civilians. I don't think she was. I think she just shot the factory, right? I mean, but she wasn't obeying ethic laws, so she definitely doesn't care about ethics. I mean, technically she was, but she wasn't really, right? Because she intentionally did her silly girly voice. So yeah, this is definitely Tanya doing exactly what being X wants, which is have faith. She's having faith for not even the reason of survival. It's not even because she has to. And she's going out of her way to put herself in a position and then calling upon faith. So basically, what do we do about that, Tanya? I mean, you're getting mentally corrupted, are you not? So, I mean, we're on episode, 5? We're not even halfway through. I think there's 12 episodes and then a movie. So, my girl Tanya. And then maybe even a second season down the line. So, if she's already slipping this much, I wonder if she's going to have, like, a bounce back and be like, shoot, like, I really got to, like, get out of this hoe. Because it is kind of what it feels like, right? That she's kind of bouncing between, like, a little pendulum. She's pendulum swinging from doing way too much work and relying on faith, and then not wanting to do any work and go to the back lines and live out her life despite being X. But, like, it's crazy to me that she's actually, it's a swinging pendulum instead of always trying to just get away from it and then rationalizing most of the stuff. Which also, like, rationalize, that's such a word that I feel like is going on in her head. Like, I feel like there's a chance that she actually cares about Victoria. At least Victoria. And she just pretends that she doesn't care by saying that, like, it's all for her plan. Like, and maybe that's just me copium holding out hope that there's, like, an inch of good or an inch of human connection within Tanya. Because she definitely, I don't think, has that. I think she's probably very lonely. Well, I don't know about lonely. I don't know if she's lonely. She's definitely alone, but I can't tell if she's lonely or not. Because she's always on that grind set. And that's what the grind set does to you, man. It makes your emotions hard to read. Because you're just a soldier. You're just an employee. And she hasn't, like, expressed her own, like, any sort of loneliness on her own. But, I don't know. Maybe that's, like, a part of what's going on. I'm also so glad that Maui head Tiki Toki guy actually ended up being an illusion. So, like, no wonder he looked so odd. Right? Basically, though, like the battalion, Tanya bombing people while doing her little jokey line, a fantastic move. Technically, obeying ethic laws is the best type of obeying ethic laws. These poor redcoats had no idea what they were doing. You're just making yourself look like targets. You're grouping up for their artillery fire. You know, no anti-air in your cities. That's just how it goes, man. I mean, they haven't had a world war yet. These people had probably just had no idea what they were doing, which is unlucky that you were part of that side of the battle instead of on Tanya's side. Which is crazy, because even being on Tanya's side, like, can I even call that lucky? Because you get avalanched. But at least she saved them, right? She's only gotten 2 people killed under her control. That's not that many. And they were disobeying orders. Oh boy. Oh, Tanya. You little gremlin, you. Honestly, though, I think that's all I really got for this episode of Tanya the Evil. On to the next episode 6. Of course, if you like the video, subscribe if you're new, blah, blah, blah. Comment down below, join the Discord and talk to me or other Tanya the Evil fans there. Also, hit the notification bell if you want new upload notifications or stream notifications, because that's kind of a thing now. But yeah, that's all I really got for this episode 5 of Tanya the Evil. On to the next episode 6. Be seeing you then. Peace.